active skill activated. Your boy Gohan ain't going down without a fight. Wah! Luigi? We are here. We're ready. Look at this. You're going to pay for everything you've done. But I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. Gohan will super. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be able to do the cleanup. Watch this, bro. Your boy Gohan don't play around. When Gohan is facing two or more enemies, guess what? Additional super attack, boys. Boom. Put this bomb in the shower. 1, 2. We got 2 super attacks. Get him out of here. Is that it? No, it ain't. Number 3. Dude, when I saw this, I said, oh my God almighty. 1, 2, 3 to the foe. Boom. Get him out. Put that bum in the shower. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We finally beat Full Power Super Battle Road. Let me just say before I even continue, motherfuck this piece of shit Yamcha. This dude put the definition into the dictionary for blue balls. That man gave me so much hope so many times where it looked like maybe, just maybe, we could squeak past, and then this dude just comes through with his Wolfang fist and just pushes it straight up in my face. By the way, let me just say, pro tip, pro play, that Marin item is god tier, especially on a team like this where there's a lot of units that have fairly good defense. Cell has good defense. Look at this piece of shit. Motherfucker's rolling through on his goddamn ATV. Cell has good defense. Boo has good defense. The Gohan after Super has good defense. A lot of these units have decent defense. So the 25% reduction in attack is actually good enough, especially with an HP pool of 400,000. As you can see here, this is going to do what? 70k maybe? Maybe 70? 53. So I definitely recommend that Marin. Marin, I believe, is one of very few. I can't even think of another support item that reduces attack for 3 turns. And trust me, you're going to need it for 3 turns. Although, thankfully, this first battle went a lot easier than it usually does. Mostly because I got the stun on Tien. Thank God. Dude, no joke. That fucking fat STR boo. Every single team I put him on the Super Battle Road, that dude comes in clutch. That dude puts in work. God bless that man. And as you can see, I got desperate. I got your man Omega out here. Dude, you don't know how clutch this Omega was, dude. Like, you don't know how many times I've run this stage and I got buddied. I got nuked. I got destroyed. I actually got to the last stage. I had 1 item. It was so depressing because I really, really wanted to beat the stage. But I knew I had 1 Whis, and I'm like, this ain't enough, bro. This is not enough. But I brought this Omega. Big brain move because now I have Marin activated. Attack minus 25%. Omega, amazing support unit. If you have him SA 10, I have him SA 10. If you have dupes in him, I don't have any dupes for him. He does decent damage, but he reduces damage by 30% for everyone that's on the turn. So he's an amazing support unit. I mean, obviously, like I said, he does lower defense. He can be a damage dealer if you have dupes in him. But for me, I'm using him as a support because low-key, without dupes, his defense isn't that crazy. And it is just fucking great, dude. I actually do have 5 full power Broly, and I chose not to bring him just because of the fact that I noticed that he gets hit really fucking hard because I have no dupes for him. So I opted for the Tech Goku for just the intention of basically him being a possible, God forbid, you know, if someone super attacks, we can basically possibly counter. And it seemed like his defense was better overall. And let me just say, this Android 21 actually came in very clutch because Android 21 basically reduces damage, attack, and defense of the opponent by 20%. So, again, you know, we have the Marin active. As you can see, the Marin is still active. So, it went 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd and final turn. It's going to be active. And it is super clutch. I feel like you absolutely need that Marin. If I used an Icarus, it would have ran out by now. And I don't know if I would have survived this turn without a defense item. But yo, we did it. We fucking did it. Dude, this stage was so goddamn annoying, dude. You don't know. My ass, like, got pounded the fuck out by the stage, dude. I'm surprised I was able to beat it, honestly. Because I was looking at the stage. I'm like, yo, man. Oh, and Broly gets it. Dude, Broly is so... Holy shit. Broly is disgustingly good, dude. Once he gets his transformation... Okay, first of all, this is 100% Broly, so he's going to be pretty good in general. But, dude, once he gets his 100% transformation, oh my God almighty. Now, I decided to basically put Gohan as the lead because God forbid if this guy supers, we're fucking cooked toast. As you can see, Broly has decent defense, but he is extreme, so he's going to take a little bit more damage than others. So I might as well block with the Gohan, block proper. Again, attack minus 30% because of Omega. So because Omega is on this rotation, I don't even have to worry about not using an item. Because honestly, if I get super attacked here, I will survive. I'm confident in saying that. I mean, granted, it's probably going to do like fucking, what, 160k or 200k damage. But it's still a decent amount. Dude, this, oh my god, dude. Oh my, I'm low-key happy I pulled this Broly. My Broly has no dupes. He still does a good job in the sense that he massively lowers defense once he transforms. But he just, like, he was just getting hit way too fucking hard, dude. He was taking 70s with a fucking Marin active, and it just wasn't working out. And that's another reason why I personally would prefer the... Dude, look at the... Dude, 3 super attacks. My god, man. So, the reason why I personally also brought Super Saiyan 4 Goku is because Super Saiyan 4 Goku actually massively lowers defense from the get-go. Like, he will massively lower defense without any transformation. As you can see there, like I said, 159k. That was with no items active. Although, nah, that's with no items active and nothing really happening because I did not even get, what do you call it? I did not even get the Android 21 Super on that guy. So, low-key, this is looking like pretty much a dub. But as you can see here, I was kind of upset I could not get the Super with Android 21. But then I remembered that you don't even need to get a Super attack with Android 21. That if you do a regular attack, it's attack and defense minus 20%. Which is pretty significant. As you saw there, your boy Cell put in a fucking crit and put that work in. And now I'm super happy. I was able to defeat this stage with just 1 item, which is notable because usually the minimum I used to do was 2. So at this point in time, I'm at work, by the way. I was beating this shit at work. And I'm like, listen, this is the blessed run. We cannot fuck this up. So automatically, we pop in a Whis. So we have Omega here. Omega is going to do attack minus 30%, right? But we got to use either a Whis or a Snake Lady. I think I ended up using a Whis because my HP was fairly high. And I was kind of hoping, praying for a crit low-key to occur. Which I don't... I mean, not a crit, a stun to happen low-key to occur. But I honestly don't remember if it happened or not. But yeah, like I said, I actually did this at my job. And the reason why I was able to do this at my job is because we were supposed to have an integration event. And now, notice that I say we were supposed to. Basically, we've been working on a project for the past, like, 6-7 months. We've tested shit. We've went through shit. We damn near did everything for this project except go live for the customers. And right now, we have something. We basically have 2, kind of like staging areas. We have, like, Sandbox, which is what we use, like, for develop. And then we have staging, which is what we use for, like, Master Branch. And, like, that's pre-production shit. And basically what ended up happening is that our team, and another team, we're God tier. It's like 4 teams. Like, us and another team, God tier. Super good. We got everything out. The other team, kind of aight. And then the last team, these guys are stragglers, bro. These boys putting in, like, goddamn no work. Like, fucking, when I say no work, I mean no work. And right here, I could have died if Gotenks supered me, but thankfully he did not. Basically what we were doing today was an integration where we were trying to basically get these people's shit into staging and see if it worked out, see if it worked properly. And what ended up happening is that one team just wasn't ready, unfortunately. And it basically drained everyone. Everyone's life essence, like, went to shit. But what's hilarious is that we didn't, like I said, we really didn't do anything. And my intention, I even emailed my coworkers. I'm like, listen, bro, my intention is I'm going to come in, we're going to do this integration, and then I'm hitting the dips. I got to go. I got to get the fuck out of here, dude, straight up. So what ended up happening is that we went in a room, we sat there for like 3 hours, and nothing happened. Nothing happened because basically one team was unprepared in that they were trying to... I think they were trying to get their shit pushed into... staging, and we're trying, because everything's in staging. The way our shit is set up is that something that's in Sandbox, and by the way, I was not expecting this Gohan and Videl to super after supering the last year. This damn near made me fucking salty. Thank God I used the healing item. But yeah, so basically we have Sandbox, which talks to shit in Sandbox, and the Staging, which talks to shit in Staging. And they were trying to push things to Staging since, no bullshit, since last Friday before the Labor Day weekend. They were trying to do that, and I'm like, dude, like, why is this so much genjutsu? Like, and this is, dude, this is what's funny too, is that yesterday they were troubleshooting this shit, right? And like, at my job, there's a lot of people who are fairly senior. There's people who are experienced. So like, when I talk to people, I assume like they know what they're doing. I'm like, yeah, bet these guys know what they're doing. But unfortunately, these guys, like, again, they're not terrible. You know what I mean? They're good co-workers. It's just, it seems like they're a little bit behind in terms of shit that they're trying to get to, like, work towards and get done. Because basically, it looked like that they were kind of like straggling behind, and they didn't communicate early enough for us to kind of go in and help them. So it's kind of like an LL situation. But basically, yesterday they were troubleshooting the same thing, and they were doing something in AWS with ECS items, and they were like failing. This shit's failing. Da da da. They were making like dumb mistakes. This is what I should have low key known. Like, this guy was a little bit less experienced when it comes to like deploying stuff to AWS, because he's like, dude, this isn't working. I don't understand. And like, if you go look at the service is like connecting to port 8080, and then you go look at the CloudFormation he wrote, and it's like port 9750, and I'm like, dude, your fucking port, it says port 9750, and he's like, oh, okay. And then you change that, and then you change that, and then eventually his service was just in Genjutsu. Like, when you do shit in AWS, it's good to get it right the first time, and if you keep fucking shit up, low-key, you need to, like, just delete your crap and start over. So I told him, I'm like, hey, man, sometimes it happens for us, and what we do usually, shout out to this boo, what we do usually is that we just delete the ECS item and then redeploy it. And he's like, okay. And I showed him, I sent him a screen, dude, I sent him a screenshot. I'm like, yo, I sent him a screenshot of an example of deleting a service. I'm like, yo, this is our service. See, you can delete it. You type in delete me. And then like 5 minutes go by, and then this guy, dude, it was so much jutsu. This guy's like, he's like, uh-oh. And I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I think I accidentally deleted everything. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I deleted the cluster. So like, the way the services are set up is that you have a bunch of ECS services in one cluster. So like, we have my team service, another team service, everyone's service. There was like 20 something services. And he's like, I deleted everything. And I'm like, what? And then everyone, because this is on Slack, we have like a group chat. And then everyone in the channel's like, what? What did you do? What? And I'm like, yo, get the builds going. Get the builds going. So basically, it wasn't the end of the world. Because basically what you have to do is like, and this was Sandbox, thank God. Staging is like before production, so you really don't want this shit to happen in staging. But this happened in Sandbox. So, oh my God, dude, this Broly, bro. This Broly. God bless that Broly. So basically, I went through in Jenkins and we just built a bunch of crap and we pushed it back out to Sandbox. But I was like, dude, after I saw my coworker's like, thanks for giving him the idea. I'm like, dude, I didn't know he was going to fucking delete everything. That's the thing, like you hear about this shit sometimes, like online people will be like, I accidentally deleted a fucking production database, and then people like blame the people who told them to do that. So like in my mind, I'm thinking, yo, I'm gonna lose my fucking job. These guys are gonna be like, you fucked up, stupid, you fucked up. Meanwhile, I'm thinking like, I sent him a screenshot, dude. I sent him a screenshot. How do you fuck it up when it's a screenshot? Wasn't an end of the world though. Speaking of not the end of the world, shout out to Perfect Cell. Dude, this man's defense through the roof. Attack mitigated by 30%. Once I saw this, I said it doesn't matter. I cannot lose the next stage. I have 4 items. I'm coming in prepared. I am not giving up. Go fucking Mr. Vegito, Mr. fucking dickhead, fucking stupid Gohan. I was ecstatic. Once I saw that, I'm like, dude, this is we're blessed, dude. Full HP, 4 items. We're just going to make it happen. And now, here's the thing, right? This Broly, the only reason I felt comfortable putting this Broly here is for 2 reasons. 1, his defense is not terrible. He's 100%. 2, I'm going to use a Whis. And 3, I really wanted to get those STR orbs for Boo, because if you don't get the orbs, then his defense and attack does not go up. So by me doing this, it kind of sucks that I'm pushing Boo off rotation. But this is a long fight. Like, this isn't a big deal, because next up we have Omega, who's going to be mitigating attack. Then we have Cell, who's defensive. So it isn't the end of the world. But you'll see, I take a shit ton of fucking damage. I think I get supered by Dickhead over here and take like 160k damage, which is nothing to frown at. Like 160k, like if for some reason I were to get supered improperly again, I'd be fucking cooked chop meat. But thankfully, the HP is pretty decent on this team. It's at least 400k. And the defense, like I said, there's a lot of defensive units. This Gohan is a super defensive unit. Broly is a pretty good defensive unit. The Boo and the Cell are defensive enough if you can get enough orbs. And then Goku and I'd say Goku and Omega are somewhat weak, but Omega does reduce damage by 30%. Same thing with 21. 21 is kind of like not amazing, but she does have the ability to reduce attack and defense by 20% just by attacking. And she does get a little bit of HP back with her super attack as well. And let me just say, I got super lucky. Not this rotation, but I believe next rotation, she actually transforms. Transformations are RNG. I think like when your HP is like below 50%, you have a 30% chance to transform with Android 21, which basically she now gets HP back multiple times. And with that, she also gets a new modifier for super attack where she lowers attack and defense, which is actually pretty good because that'll basically stack. And it's better than attack and defense minus 20% in general. And as you can see here, I'm fairly confident in letting Omega take the hits at the end here. Two reasons. One reason is that I have a Whis active right now. I am also going to do an attack with 21, which is going to reduce the attack and defense by 20%. And by doing that, basically, Omega at the end, he can block properly fine. And then for int, it's not that big of a deal. So all in all, we got a lot of shit going on. So as you can see here, this is an off-type attack doing 70k, which is notable because you just saw 2 seconds ago, 160k was done to Broly, who has better defense. So this, honestly, this team, this was a really good team setup. I don't know, because what my original team when I was doing this event, I was bringing Phi transforming Vegeta, who I thought the defense would be good enough. It was not good enough, and I was also bringing either Caulifla or Kefla just for trying to get the dodges, which ended up not being as good because even if they did get the dodge, my other boys on the squad really could not handle it that well. So it was kind of like a lose-lose situation, low-key. And right here, I know that this Goku cannot take hits. It just ain't possible. Right now, there is no items active. Whis is not active. My intention is to pop a Marin and let the Marin rock for 3 turns. And I can do that, but only if I block somewhat properly. So the intention here is to block properly with Gohan. Hopefully this Vegito does not super the first time because Gohan gets his defense up after you do a super attack. And as you can see here, I actually said fuck it. I said fuck it. I took too many L's. I am not going to go in here with just 100k HP. Could I have survived this turn? Maybe. But I'm not trying to take an L, bro. I'm not trying to take an L. Straight up. Yeah, I think definitely three things I would mention when you do this stage. Try to bring someone who can reduce attack. Try to bring the Marin support item. I have like 100 of those. I rarely use them because Icarus usually gets the job done. But Marin, bro, the fact that it lasts 3 turns, that's valuable, bro. The fact that shit lasts 3 turns, and if you really wanted to, you could stack that with another item. So say if you have Marin, stack it with a Whis, you're taking no damage. If you really feel like you're like fucked, you could do that and you could really take a lot less damage. But I believe right here, I don't get supered by anything. I don't remember, to be honest, which is a good thing. And here we go. Android 21 actually transforms, which I think is a 30% chance. So once I saw this, I said, yo, this is what I'm talking. Now I know why I play Dragon Ball FighterZ. Low-key, this only occurs for people who play Dragon Ball FighterZ. And you know me. I played that game for a good, 2 weeks? So as you can see, key +3, attack and defense plus 130%. Not bad at all. And the super attack lowers attack and defense. I do have a dupe of her. And I believe this animation right here, if I'm not mistaken, she ends up getting a double super attack, which is really fucking good because the double super attack is basically going to lower attack and defense twice, which is fucking god tier, dude. That's like amazing. So again, placement. Right now I believe I have the Marin active, attack minus 25%. The Boo defense is okay. The Cell defense is okay. Not amazing. So putting Cell at the end, I think, is the best bet because 1, he's not going to be open to getting a super attack from Vegito. And 2, at this point in time, this is when Android 21 gets at least 1 super attack, which will lower attack and defense. So it's basically giving Cell a little bit more defensive kind kind of pluses as opposed to minuses. And as you can see, additional. Once I saw this, I said, Lord, this is God looking out for me. This is God saying, listen, we want you to win, okay? It's been too long of taking L's. Dude, I'm telling you, full power whooped my ass. Pure Saiyans, I got close, but that whooped my ass. I'm not going to even bother Future Saga. Future Saga fucking raped me. Universe Survival Saga, low-key, if the RNG is right, I may be able to do something. And right here, watch this. Look how much damage I take. If I had known I would take this much damage, I would have done the supers on this guy. 217,000. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was so happy I survived that shit. Because if I died, dude, I don't know if I would have gotten a run as good as this. And now watch this. Here's a little pro tip. I actually use the snake item, which gets my HP up, and I lose the Gohan active skill. I didn't know this would happen. I thought the active skill would stay, but it don't matter. We back, we ready. Active skill activated. Your boy Gohan ain't going down without a fight. Why, Luigi? We are here. We're ready. Look at this. You're gonna pay for everything you've done. Bro, when I saw this, when I saw that I had an item, I knew then, right here, right now, it's no fighting rider. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan activated Ultra Super Attack. And here's something I did not know. I actually did not pay attention to this. Now, what you're about to witness is how, like, Mong I am. Like, I'm so happy that I actually lose my mind. I don't even get a Super Attack with Omega. I could have gotten a Super Attack with Omega, but I didn't because I'm, like, so Mong. I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up. I just want to play the game. Like, don't screw this up. But I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. Gohan will Super. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be able to do the cleanup. Watch this, bro. Your boy Gohan don't play around. When Gohan is facing two or more enemies, guess what? Additional super attack, boys. Boom. Put this bomb in the shower. 1, 2. We got 2 super attacks. Get him out of here. Is that it? No, it ain't. Number 3. Dude, when I saw this, I said, oh my God almighty. 1, 2, 3 to the foe. Boom. Get him out. Put that bum in the shower. So we actually got 3 super attacks. I'm assuming the 1 super attack is guaranteed and then the other one was additional. Either way, that is amazing. That is like, holy shit. Like, the fact that he got 3 super attacks obviously helped, like, with the damage. Because, honestly, I don't know if fucking Super Saiyan 4 Goku would have gotten the job done. Like, anything can happen. And also, you got to think about it like this. He greatly raises defense for 1 turn after he does his super attack. So, unfortunately, the way his super attack passive changes is that he just greatly raises defense for 1 turn after doing the super attack. But the fact that he got 3 super attacks, defense up, defense up, defense up, that's holy shit, that's fucking amazing, dude. Like, that is super amazing. And actually, I had to read his passive. I said, this motherfucker did 3 supers? How's that possible? And then after reading, that's when I realized, I said, oh shit, what the fuck? I didn't know that this guy actually did, he did the triple super attack, or at least a double super attack, when there's 2 or more enemies. So after seeing that, I'm like, yo, this is a done deal. It's all over. Just for extra security, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let Android 21 get the super attack first. Again, we have no items active right now, but, you know, it's a safe bet with this much HP and the defensive units we have on rotation. This is pretty damn good. So, attack and defense down by 21. Boom. Come on. Put him in the shower. See you later, alligator, you piece of garbage. And thankfully, he super attacked, dude. This Gohan, this Great Saiyaman piece of shit, super attacked so much. Thankfully, he super attacked 21. That was the best person to super attack, well, her or Boo. And as you can see here, your boy Broly coming out. He took the shirt off. He's going ham. Put in work. Get that critical. Hold up. It ain't over? You want to stand strong? Sit down. Be humble. Put him in the... Bro, put this bum in the shower. Oh my God, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how many times I ran this event. You know what? Listen, here's 2 things. Here's 2 things to take away from this. 1, always take damage reducing units. 2, not every bad thing's a bad thing. Today, listen, we had an integration event. Some of my coworkers, they didn't know what they were doing. They weren't ready to test. Guess what? They gave me the time to strategize. They gave me the time to complete Super Battle Road. And as you can see, I started Super Battle Road at my job and then finished it when I came home. So it took me 2 hours and 49 minutes to fucking beat this shit. So full power Super Battle Road. Very difficult. This is a 3-hour clear, ladies and gentlemen. This took damn near 3 hours to complete this shit. But, dude, you don't know how much I have to stress. Omega 21. If those 2 units were not on this team, I would not be fucking winning. Plain and simple. That damage reduction from Omega straight up, and then that damage reduction from 21, God tier, dude. Fucking God tier. So, another Super Battle Road in the bag. Holy moly guacamole. That was pretty rad. And to keep it a buck, that shit was badass. Gohan super attack? That's pretty fucking cool.